Welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. And we welcome all the children on the Kids Academy. So today we have a very special speaker. We have Pranav. Pranav is just 7 years old. He will be in second grade in the next school year. He's been learning about Krishna consciousness from the confines of his home only through Bhakti Sangha Kids Academy since he was 5 years old. He's now a student of both the Damodar and the Govinda group, and he refuses to make a complete transition because of the love and affection that he has for both groups. So he wants to stay on both groups, and he's a very proud product of Bhakti Sangha Kids Academy. All his Krishna consciousness has been through Bhakti Sangha, and he's the son of our dear Indu Mataji, by whose efforts and mercy we have been having these conference calls. All the technical work has been taken care of her for a very long time. And her husband, Sudhir Prabhu, who helps us in many ways. So we are very, very grateful to both of them. And we are very happy to have Pranav with us on the call. So now Pranav has chosen a very interesting topic. And this topic is going to make you all feel excited. Okay? So the topic is Valor versus Wizardry. So we're going to see who was valorous and who was employing wizardry. And let's see what Pranav has to tell us and what are the stories that he's going to touch base on. So thank you, Pranav. Pranav, can you hear us?
Yes, Mataji.
Very good. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, take us all through the adventure that you have prepared. Start the adventure. Hare Krishna.
Today I'll be talking about Lakshmana. My title will be Valor versus Wizardry. The pranama. Now I'll say the pranamantra. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namne Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharne Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshtarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Rama's curiosity. After Rama became the king, lots of sages went to meet him. They were happy Rama killed Ravana, and especially delighted Lakshmana got to kill Indrajit, who's an expert in magic and was hardest to kill. Rama was surprised to hear these words from the sages. And he asked the sages, "What's so special about Indrajit? What makes him greater than all the other Rakshasas and Ravana? What is it that makes Indrajit so powerful? Who is Indrajit?" Before Indrajit was named Indrajit, he was called as Meghanath. Meghanath was the son of Ravana and Mandodari. Meghanath means one whose cry made noises like a rumbling cloud. A few years later, when he got older, Ravana attacked Indra's abode, and in the battle that followed, Meghanath fought with Indra's son, Jayanta. They were both equally matched. Meghanath then used a Rakshasa illusion that made Jayanta feel ill. Meghanath then later fought Indra, using magical and mystic powers he acquired from Lord Brahma. He defeated Indra and then took Indra back to Lanka. Then, since all the demigods were worried, there's no king, they went with Brahma to Lanka and asked, that's where Lord Brahma gives Meghanath the name Indrajit. Then Brahma requested Indrajit means one who is won over Indra. Then Brahma requested Ravana requested Indrajit to give back Indra and give Indrajit a very powerful boon. Indrajit asked for immortality, but Brahma could not give that to him. So Indrajit said, if I offer prayers to the sacrificial fire, then let me be immune to death. So Brahma granted the wish. Now we're going to talk about Yuddhakanda on the battlefield. Ravana was so dejected and anxious as his great generals and everyone were destroyed by Rama and Lakshmana. Seeing Indrajit, seeing his father so desperate, promised to destroy Rama and Lakshmana. Then he set out for battle with his army. After reaching the battlefield, he performed sacrifices to the sacrificial ritual there, and then became invisible and showered lots of arrows from the sky. Then Indrajit released Brahmastra. Rama, Lakshmana, and the Valor army bowed down to the weapon and then fell unconscious. 67 crore monkeys, lots of monkeys, were struck down by the Brahmastra of Indrajit. Hanuman and Vibhishana were still there. So Hanuman brought the Sanjeevani. Rama and Lakshmana and all the Vanaras recovered immediately and became healed. But then why didn't Ravana's demon warriors become killed? Why didn't they recover? Because Ravana wanted to show that he was so powerful. He put all of his warriors in the ocean that died, so that it'd be like not even a single warrior fell dead on the battlefield for his side. Ravana then got desperate when he realized and heard that Rama, Lakshmana, and the army recovered. Then he proceeded to the battlefield. Once again, Indrajit went to the battlefield. When he got to there, he released a flood of arrows from the sky towards Rama and Lakshmana, while he was remaining invisible in the sky. Seeing Rama and Lakshmana, who prepared to encounter and fight back, Indrajit, for his part, then started to demonstrate illusion tricks and magic. He placed an illusionary image of Sita on and pulled her hair, and then then when the monkey army saw that, they were so angry. Indrajit was excited in anger. He took out his sword and then killed the illusionary of Sita. Despair in Rama's camp. Hanuman and the army then went back from the battlefield to go to Rama, who, when he heard the news of Mother Sita's death, he fainted. Seeing this, seizing the opportunity of this, Indrajit goes to perform his Nikumbila sacrifice so he could be invincible in battle and then defeat Rama and Lakshmana. Lakshmana was consoling Rama when Vibhishana came and asked what happened. So then Lakshmana told him what happened. Vibhishana then said that Ravana would never let Indrajit kill Sita, and that would probably have been an illusion to divert you and make you sad. Right now, he's performing a sacrifice for Nikumbila Devi. If we don't stop him from finishing the sacrifice, then we cannot kill him and he will be unstoppable. Rama then asked Lakshmana to proceed with the battle along with all of the Vanara army. Lakshmana then went to where the sacrificial fire was and invited Indrajit to fight. Indrajit was so angry when he saw Lakshmana and Vibhishana standing next to Lakshmana. Indrajit then accused Vibhishana. "O demon, Uncle Vibhishana, knowing all my secrets, you brought Lakshmana and the Vanaras here to disturb my sacrifice just when I'm about to complete it. You're a direct brother to my father and a paternal and an uncle to me. How can you be How can you be so mean to a son? You don't have any loyalty to my father or to the demonic race." So now Vibhishana's response is, "Oh Indrajit, even if I'm born in a demon race, my nature is good. I don't take pleasure in cruel and bad acts. Actually, I'm glad I went away from your company. So much sins have been done by Ravana because of these. Ravana, your father and my brother has been abandoned by me. Neither will this city of Lanka exist, nor you nor your father facing Lakshmana's arrows. You will not return alive with your army today." Lakshmana versus Indrajit. Indrajit rushed towards Lakshmana and with his chariot, and Lakshmana went to the shoulders of Hanuman to give Indrajit the good fight since he was on a chariot. He pierced Lakshmana with several arrows and lots of arrows, and Lakshmana got hurt badly. A fierce battle ensued between Indrajit and Lakshmana. Indrajit then told Lakshmana, "Remember, I already defeated you once, and I will defeat you again." Indrajit then struck Lakshmana with 7 arrows, Hanuman with 10 arrows, and Vibhishana with 100 arrows almost at the same time. And to fight back, Lakshmana struck Indrajit with lots of arrows and broke Indrajit's armor. And to fight back, now Indrajit does the same thing to Lakshmana, but with 1,000 arrows. A fierce fight ensues for a long time. Meanwhile, Vibhishana joined the battlefield to help Lakshmana since he was so tired, since he was fighting for a long time. He spoke encouraging words to the other monkey chiefs and then urged them to attack lots of the other demons. Then the monkeys started a furious attack on the demons. How do you get it back? Lakshmana versus Indrajit. Then finally, that glorious Lakshmana, fully stretching and releasing a sharp thunderbolt-like arrow named Bala, severed the head of Indrajit's charioteer. When the charioteer got killed, Indrajit, who's an expert warrior, he did the charioting by himself and also took hold of his bow. 4 excellent monkey chiefs then killed Indrajit's horses and destroyed his chariot. Indrajit came on foot and showered arrows at Lakshmana. Then he left the battlefield to get another chariot and bring it back with him. He attacked the monkeys very badly, and then they took seeked refuge from Lakshmana. Indrajit and Lakshmana continue a fierce battle with their arrows. Lakshmana destroyed Indrajit's chariot. Indrajit then struck Lakshmana with 3 arrows on his forehead. Lakshmana struck 5 on Indrajit's face. When Indrajit struck Vibhishana with arrows, Vibhishana killed his horse, Indrajit's horses, after a long fight. Fitting the Indrastra to the weapon, he addressed a prayer to Indra, who presided over the weapon. Oh dear arrow, if Rama, the son of Dasharatha, has set his mind always on Dharma, if he keeps up this promise and is second to none to his prowess, destroy this Indrajit. Thus saying, he drawed up the ear to the arrow, which went straight to Indrajit. The hero, then they killed Indrajit. As Indrajit was killed, lots of the monkeys in Vibhishana were all so happy, wagging their tails and lashing. The monkeys said, victorious is Lakshmana. Lakshmana then, with Vibhishana, told Rama that Indrajit has been killed. Rama said, oh Lakshmana, well done. He felt so happy. Now we'll talk about the glories of Lakshmana. Lakshmana is an expansion of Anantashesh. We always sing the glories of Hanuman for the devotion of Lord Ram, but we hardly and barely discuss the devotion of Lakshmana, which is also imperiled. Over the years, many of Rama's dear devotees had to go away from him, but Lakshmana was always with him. Lakshmana was the only constant companion of Lord Ram. Rama's younger brother Lakshmana has reddish eyes and a voice that resounds of a kettle drum. His strength matches that of Ram's, and his face shines like a full moon. Just as wind giving aid to a raging fire, Lakshmana has joined forces with his brother. It is that best of kings, Sriman Rama, who's brought down the Rakshasas fighting in Janastana. Akampana speaking to Ravana Valmiki Ramayan Aranyakand. So it's when, could I explain this real quick? Was it? Yeah. When Shurpanaka gets her nose chopped off, and then Shurpanaka goes to her brother, and then they fight against Ram in Janastana. Lakshmana was the constant advisor of Rama and pacified him when he was grieving at Mother Sita's abduction and was ready to destroy the world. Lakshmana convinced Griva to use his Valor army to search for Mother Sita. Thank you. Any questions?
Hare Krishna.
Pranav, I really liked everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pranav. Very nice presentation. Hare Krishna, Pranav. That was a very nice presentation.
Hare Krishna,
Pranav. Thank you. It was a very nice presentation.
Hare Krishna, Pranav. That was a very nice presentation.
Pranav, where did you get this story from? Very good at telling stories. Are you going to tell another one?
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
this is very interesting, and it was like such a complicated topic, but you said it like it really simply, and like, you know, like if there were even you said it so simply that even 4-year-olds could understand. So really nice presentation. I really liked how you made something so complicated into and you broke it down into something fairly simple.
Thank you.
Where did you learn this?
When I read the Ramayan,
Mayon, yeah.
and
It was a very nice presentation.
thank you.
Hare Krishna Pranav, it was a great presentation. Me and the children really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
And I have one question for you.
Yes.
What did the Vanar Sena scream when they were attacking the Ravan's army?
Wait, what did he say?
They screamed Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Good job, beta.
They say Jai Shri Ram. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Pranav, very nice presentation. I liked how you shared all the parts very nicely, and the slides were very nice also. Very nice.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hare Krishna, this is Rishikesh. Very nice presentation. I like everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishikesh.
Hi Krishna Pranav, it's so nice, very beautiful. It's a new topic to the kids also, you know, and then you relate to the story with the topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Pranav, that was an exciting story, wasn't it? So what makes you like Yuddhakand so much?
I like lots of fighting, and when they go to the Lanka to cross the ocean.
Wow, and the presentation was so nice and so happy that you picked a very exciting combat between Lakshmana and Indrajit, and the background story of Indrajit and how Lakshmana was always very devoted and at the same time valorous. It was very nice to know, very nicely said. Thank you so much, Pranav. You made our afternoon very interesting and exciting. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Pranav. It is so nice to see you. You are a copy of your mom, you know. When you smile, you can see Mataji smiling behind. And can you tell me the title, like the title which you gave to your presentation? It was so catchy. It was so like, I was like, oh, is somewhere like Harry Potter going to come in over here? Or is when you said about Wizard, and I thought like maybe you're going to give a comparison about them both. And when I saw like you were saying the Lakshmana story, I said, okay, this is like you love Ramayana, right? I know how you love it. So how can you tell me about the title and how did you prepare also for this topic?
Well, first when I started to prepare, Preeti Vilasmi Mataji helped me with the name and like how I should say it.
Hari bol.
When we were preparing the slides, it took some time. Then we did the pictures.
Wonderful. And where did you get these amazing pictures? Do you have a book or something?
No, we searched on Firefox.
Okay. Because it was such a beautiful, like you gave the presentation wonderfully. Your slides were so catchy and your title is like amazing. You know, you can write a book on this. You should write something on this. Very nice. Well done, Pranav. Very nice. I'm so happy to see you. And love your smile always. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Pranav Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Pranav. Your presentation is so beautiful and I really liked it. Say thank you. Thank you, Pranav.
Thank you, Brenda.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Pranav, such a beautiful, beautiful presentation. Very beautiful slides, nice picture. And finally, you spoke on your favorite topic that, you selected your topic. It's very nice. So you're such a big
Thank you, Ma.
boy. Now you're giving very nice classes, nice slides, nice pictures. The confidence is also so nice. You're so confident about your topic when you're speaking, not stopping in between. So nice, so nice. Very good. Good job. Thank you for teaching me. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Please bless me.
Hare Krishna Pranav, I like the whole story. Hare Krishna Pranav, nice presentation. Hare Krishna Pranav, this is a nice presentation.
Thank you, Radhika.
I like stories.
Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful presentation, Pranav. It was so, so nice. I love the topic and the pictures. They are just amazing. They're so beautiful to look at. And the way you presented it, like you're so totally into the battle with them. Very nice. Thank you, Pranav.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Pranav, very nice presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Anyone else would like to say anything to Pranav?
Hare Krishna Pranav, that was a very nice presentation. And I like the pictures and how you explained it.
Hare Krishna Pranav. Thank you. Thank you, Pranav.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Pranav, very nice class, very nice presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
So as Ujjwal and Anshu were saying, it was a very complicated subject and you made it very simple for all of us. Thank you so much, Pranav. Is there anyone else who would like to speak anything? Okay. So, Anjana Gopika Mataji, should we move on to the next topic? But before that, thank you so much, Pranav, for giving such a nice, beautiful presentation and making our afternoon so wonderful. And stay on the call. We're going to have our further presentations from the Damodar, Madhava and Govinda children. Thank you. Thank you, Pranav. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pranav, for beautiful presentation. Thank you. Mataji, can you break the room? All the Damodar kids, can you raise your...
Yeah, they can raise Radhika, Rasika, Balram, Shubhadra.
Yes. Yeah. Can you raise who are from Damodar group? That I see. Manmay Krishna. Yeah. Radhika, Rasika, Manmay Krishna.
Pranav, raise on the participant, Pranav.
Radhika, Rasika, Pranav, Manmay Krishna, Balram. You need to join.
Mataji.
Who is there? Anyone? Rishikesh, okay.
Krishna Pranav, beautiful presentation.
Okay, only 5 kids? Okay. Then I'll open the room. If there are any more, we can add.
Yes.
I will send Anjana Mataji. Which device?
Yes.
Can you change your name, Mataji? I will put you in that room.
Yeah. Sorry, one. I forgot the song.
Yeah. I guess Damodar kids are in the another room. Now we have all the Govinda kids. Okay, so you can start your recitation. Who wants to go first?
Vrinda.
No, Vrinda, you don't know. Wait.
Okay. Pranav did.
Hare Krishna, who wants to go first? Advait.
Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, can you all hear me?
Yes, Mataji, we all can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not talking.
The kids can unmute and you can recite whatever you have learned through the week. So you have learned 2 shlokas, and then you have also learned so many concepts, right, in your Govinda class. So you can share with all of us whatever you have learned if you would like to recite. So anyone can unmute and talk. Kushi, you want to talk?
No.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Ashutosh. Can I say?
Yes, Ashu, go ahead.
Okay.
Where is the
Karpanyat.
Yeah, Ashutosh, go ahead.
Okay. Karpanyadosho pahita svabhava rachame tvam dharma samudacetaha yashreyashan nishitam bruitan me shishyaste hamsadimam prapannam najayati mrite va kadachan nayam bhutva kadi managabhuya Nabhuya ajo nitya shasvatoyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire yam yam bhakti smaram bhavam taja ante kalevaram tam tam eva iti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavita. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Ashutosh. Thank you so much. Kids, I request everybody if you can on your video, that would be great. Samskruti, you want to go next? Go ahead.
Mataji, I just joined. What do we do?
Do you want to share your sloka from Govinda that you learned?
Yes, Mataji.
Please go ahead.
Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tajate ante kalevaram tam tam evaiti konteya satat bhava bhavitaha Krishne swama dhamma bhagate dharma jnana dibisaha kalonascha dishamesha puranarko dunoditaha Konte vacha namasye purusham twajyam Ishwaram prakrite param alaksham sarvabhutanam antarbahir avashitaham maya janibikachanam agnyadokshadamavyayam nalakshase mudadrisha nato daro yataha Tata paramahamsanam muninam amalatmanam Bhakti Yoga Vedanartam Katam Pashyemahi Shriyaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Pankajanabhaya Namo Pankajamaline Namo Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangre. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you, Samskruti. Thank you. Who wants to go next?
Mataji, can Akshita go?
Okay, go ahead, Akshita. Can you on your video, please?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajityante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sadatad bhava bhavitaha Krishna swadamo pagate dharma jnana dipisaha kalau nashcha dishamesha puranarko dunoditaha Kaunteya vacha namasya purusham tvadyam Ishwaram prakrite param alaksham sarva bhutanam antar bahir avasthitam
माया जवनिकाच्छन्नम् अज्ञातोक्षजम् अव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढदृशा नरो नाट्यादरो यथा तथा परमहंसानां मुनीनाम् अमलात्मनां भक्तियोगविधानार्थं कथं पश्येमहि स्त्रियः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमो पङ्कजनाभाय नमो पङ्कजमालिने नमो पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रये हिता ऋषिकेशकलेन देवकी कंसेन हृदायति चिरं सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहत्माजा विभो त्वयैव नाट्येन मुहुर्विपद्गनात् ईशानमहाग्ने पुरुषार्थ दर्शनात् सत्सभाय वनवासकृच्छत मृदे मृदनेकमहारत्रासतो त्वन्यास च स्म हरेर्विरक्षिताः विपदा सन्तुताश्चस्व तत्र तत्र जगद्गुरो भवतो दर्शनं यस्याद पुनर्भव दर्शनम् जन्मैश्वर्यश्रुता श्रीभिः एधमानमदः पुमान् नैव हत्याभिधातुं वै त्वां किञ्चन गोचरं नमो किञ्चन वृत्ताय निवृत्त गुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Akshita. That was so beautiful. Thank you. Who wants to go next?
Shri Mataji.
Shri, go ahead, Shri. Can you please on your video? If you can. Thank you.
स्मेराम्बङ्गीत्रयपरिचितां साक्षिविस्तीर्णदृष्टिं वंशीन्यस्तादराखिशरयामुज्ज्वलां चन्द्रकेन गोविन्दाख्यां हरितनुं नितः केशितीर्थोपकण्ठे मा प्रेक्षिस्तास्तव यदि सखे बन्धुसङ्गे स्थिरङ्गः यं यं वापि स्मरन् भावं त्यजत्यन्ते कलेवरं तं तमेवेति कौन्तेय सदा तद्भावमागता कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञाना प्रपद्यन्ते अन्यदेवता तं तं नियमम् आस्ताय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया यो यो यां तनुं भक्ता श्रद्धया चितुमिच्छति तस्या शलां श्रद्धां मामेव विददाम्यहम् सा च या श्रद्धया युक्तस्तस्याराधनमीयते लभते च तथा कामान् मय्येव विहितान् हितान् अन्तवत्तु फलं तेषां तद्भवति अल्पमेधसां देवान् देवो यजो यान्ति मद्भक्ता यान्ति मामपि परहापीडं नटवरवपुः कर्णयो कर्णिकारं दिप्रवास कनककपीशं वैजयन्तीं च मालां रन्ध्रां वेणोरधरसुतया पूरयन् गोपवृन्दे मा प्रेक्षिष्टास्तव देशके बन्धुसङ्गे स्थिरङ्गः. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
Thank you, Shri. Thank you so much. Who wants to go next? I see Siddharth, Lasya, Kushi did it, right? Chitralekha. Who wants to go? Hare Krishna. Is everybody done, kids?
Hare Krishna Mataji, we want to sing a song.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead, Ashutosh.
You will have to go on video, no?
Yeah, she never on video, Mataji.
Okay, 1 second, ना Mataji, he might have to look at the link. Go get your laptop. Off कर ले, log out करती तो नहीं मोगे. Yes, Mataji, 1 second, ना. I'll mute this thing. Okay, good. Can you hear me, Madhumita?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Ashutosh, but I cannot see you. That's okay. If you cannot do it, that's fine. You can continue.
Yeah, he can come. Wait 1 second. No say. Babru, इथे लावलेस ना तू.
भज गौरांग कह गौरांग लह गौरांग नाम रे गज गौरांग
Kaha Gauranga, Laho Gaurangera Naam Re. Re Jana Gauranga Bhaj, Se Amara Prana Re. Gauranga Bolia Du, Gauranga Bolia Du Tulia, Nachia Nachia Re. Gauranga Bolia Du Bahu Tulia, Nachia Nachia Re. Gauranga Gajile, Gauranga Japile, Hoi Dukaira Re. Gauranga Bhajile, Gauranga Japile, Hoi Dukaira Abasana Re. Bhaja Gauranga, Kaha Gauranga, Laha Gaurangira Naam Re. Bhaja Gauranga, Kaha Gauranga, Laha Gaurangira Naam Re. Bhaja Gauranga, Kaha Gauranga, Laha Gaurangira Naam Re. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Ashita. It was so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for coming on the video also. Thank you so much. Is there anybody who would like to go next? Yeah, Balram, welcome to the Govinda group. You finished your Damodar group. You start your video and say for me, okay?
Okay. Yam yam vabi smaram bhavam jati ante kalevaram tam tamai vaiti kondeya saratad bhava bhavidah Krishne swadam pagate dharma jnana dibishaha kalo nashto dishamesha puranar khodo noditaha. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you, Balram. Thank you so much for being the part of both the groups. Thank you. Who wants to go next? Is there anybody remaining?
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Pranav.
Pranav, go ahead, Pranav. On your video, Pranav.
Okay.
You can answer.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram tam tamevaiti kaunteya sada tat bhava bhavitaha. Is there any other verse, Mataji?
What is it?
I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah, is there any other verse?
Mataji, can I go?
Swadama. That verse is there, no?
Krishna's.
He doesn't know that.
You don't know?
But it's okay.
Is there anybody who would like to go next?
Thank you. Can I go, Advait?
Pranav. Advait, go ahead, Advait.
Arjuna vacha evam tatata yukta e bhakta sampavi pasate echa pekshama vyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. It's from 12th chapter, right? It's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Who wants to go next? Okay, I guess all the kids are done. Is there anybody remaining?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, it is my kid's first class and he wants to sing Narasimha Aarti.
Yes, he can. Please.
Okay, thank you.
Name Mataji?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mataji, he wants to sing Narasimha Aarti. So,
yes. And go. What is his name and age, Mataji? Can we know that?
Siddharth.
Siddharth. What is his name, Mataji?
Siddharth Sharma from India, and he is going to start Narasimha Aarti.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Siddharth. Thank you for joining from India.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Prahlad Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimha Narasimha Majum Sharanam Prapati Tab Karika Hiranyakashipurvaksha Shilatankar Ito Nasima Parato Nasima Narasimhavadim Sharanam Prapati Tavakar Kamalavati Raka Adbhuta Singha Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvrinda Keshavradita Naraharirupa Jagadishi Hare Jaya Jagadishi Hare Jaya Jagadishi Hare Tavakar Kamalavati Nakam Adbhuta Singha Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvrinda Keshavradita Naraharirupa Jagadishi Hare Jaya Jagadishi Hare Jaya Jagadishi Hare Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Srila Prabhupada 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, he is getting some nervousness. That's why he forgotten some lines.
No, you did it. Good job, Siddharth. You did awesome job. Thank you for joining from India. It's late night. You still joined. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the group. How old are you, Siddharth?
7 years old.
7 years old. Wow, awesome, awesome. Jai. Haribol, you did great job. Great job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is there anybody who would like to say something, some sloka or anything that they know?
Maja aaya?
Mataji, can I say? This is Chitralekha.
Yeah, Chitralekha, go ahead, please.
Desam Sakta Yukya Desam Sakta Yukya Bhajatam Pritipur Desam Sakta Yukya Nam Bhajatam Pritipurvakam Dadami Bhuti Yogam Tam Yena Mamapayanti Desanavano Kampartam Ahama Gyana Jantam Hana Shayamyatma Bhavasta Gyana Dipana Bhashpata Arjuna Vacha Evam Sudata Yukya Bhakti Stampari Pasate Yachapi Akshram Apyaktam Desam Kevakavitam.
Thank you. Thank you, Chitralekha. That's very nice. Thank you for reciting the slokas. Who wants to go next? Is there anybody remaining? Hare Krishna. Kids, is there anybody remaining? Okay. If everybody done, thank you so much, kids, for coming on the call and, reciting so well. Thank you, Pranav, for the beautiful presentation. I would like to offer my obeisances to all of you. Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhu रूप्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. शीला प्रभुपाद की जय. प्रणव की जय. All little Damodar, Govinda and Madhava kids ki jai. Thank you so much, kids. Hare Krishna. We'll meet you on Monday with your classes. Hari Bol.